For a high IELTS speaking score, advanced vocabulary is one of the most powerful tools you can use. In the IELTS speaking test, examiners are not only listening to your grammar and pronunciation, but also your ability to use a wide range of vocabulary naturally and accurately. That's why in today's video, we're going to explore the top 20 most popular advanced English vocabulary words for IELTS speaking, together with simple meanings and practical examples that you can easily use in your own answers. Make sure you stay until the end because these words can instantly make your English sound more fluent, confident, and sophisticated. Let's begin with the first word, meticulous. This word describes someone who is extremely careful and pays close attention to detail. For example, you could say, "I'm quite meticulous when it comes to organizing my study schedule, because I like to plan everything in advance." Instead of simply saying, careful, using meticulous sounds much more advanced and natural in the IELTS exam. The second word is procrastinate. This means delaying something that you should do, especially work or studying. Many students can relate to this word. For instance, you might say, "I used to procrastinate a lot before exams, but now I try to manage my time more effectively." This vocabulary is especially useful when talking about habits, education, or work routines. Next is the word versatile. If something is versatile, it has many different uses or abilities. A good example would be, smartphones are incredibly versatile because people can use them for communication, entertainment, education, and even business. This word is perfect for topics related to technology and modern life. Our fourth word is innovative. This adjective describes something creative, modern, and original. For example, I believe electric vehicles are one of the most innovative inventions in recent years. Using words like innovative can help your answers sound more academic and professional. The fifth word is sustainable. This word is commonly used when discussing the environment and refers to something that can continue long-term without harming the planet. You could say, many countries are investing in sustainable energy sources such as solar and wind power. Environmental topics are very common in IELTS speaking, so this is an extremely useful word to remember. The sixth word is compelling. If something is compelling, it is very interesting or convincing. For example, I watched a compelling documentary about climate change that completely changed my perspective. This word works wonderfully when discussing books, films, or personal experiences. Next we have the word overwhelmed. This describes the feeling of being emotionally overloaded or stressed because there is too much happening at once. A natural example would be, I sometimes feel overwhelmed when I have too many deadlines at the same time. This is a very common and natural expression in everyday English. The eighth word is beneficial. This simply means helpful or advantageous. For instance, regular exercise is highly beneficial for both physical and mental health. This vocabulary can easily be used in topics related to health, lifestyle, or education. The ninth word is diverse. This means varied or made up of many different types of people or things. You could say, London is an incredibly diverse city with people from many cultural backgrounds. This word is especially useful for topics about culture, society, or travel. The 10th word is inevitable. If something is inevitable, it is certain to happen and cannot be avoided. For example, technological advancement is inevitable in today's world. This is a sophisticated word that can improve your score in discussions about change and development. Moving on to word number 11, we have ambitious. This describes someone who strongly desires success and works hard to achieve goals. For example, I've always been ambitious and hoped to build an international career. This is a great word for questions about work, future plans, or personal development. The 12th word is conventional. This means traditional or following common methods. A simple example is, my parents prefer conventional teaching methods rather than online learning. This vocabulary is useful for comparing old and modern ideas. Next is the word allocate. This means to distribute time, money, or resources for a specific purpose. For example, I usually allocate at least 2 hours every evening to practicing English. This word sounds much more advanced than simply saying, spend. The 14th word is significant. This means important or noticeable. You could say, social media has had a significant impact on modern communication. This is one of the most versatile academic words in English and can be used in countless IELTS topics. Next we have resilient. A resilient person can recover quickly from difficulties and continue moving forward. For instance, I really admire resilient people who never give up despite facing challenges. This is a powerful word for describing personality and life experiences. The 16th word is authentic. This means real, genuine, or original. For example, whenever I travel abroad, I prefer eating authentic local cuisine instead of international fast food. This vocabulary works very well in travel and culture-related questions. The 17th word is monotonous. If something is monotonous, it is repetitive and boring because nothing changes. A natural example would be, I wouldn't enjoy a monotonous office job where I had to do the same tasks every day. This word is useful when describing work or daily routines. The next word is crucial. This means extremely important. For example, communication skills are crucial in both academic and professional environments. This is another highly flexible word that can be used in many IELTS answers. The 19th word is exaggerate. This means making something seem larger, better, or more dramatic than it really is. For example, some advertisements exaggerate the benefits of their products in order to attract customers. This vocabulary is particularly useful for media and advertising topics. And finally, our 20th word is perspective. A perspective is a particular way of thinking about something. For instance, traveling abroad helped me gain a broader perspective on life and different cultures. This is an excellent advanced word that can make your speaking sound much more mature and thoughtful. So those were the top 20 advanced English vocabulary words for IELTS Speaking. Remember, the key to success is not memorizing hundreds of difficult words, but learning how to use useful vocabulary naturally and confidently in conversation. Try practicing these words in your own IELTS answers every day so they become part of your active vocabulary. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment telling me which word you found the most useful. Good luck with your IELTS preparation. Keep practicing consistently, and I'll see you in the next video.